Hey guys, another day, another Poshmark Q&A. Okay, looking a hot mess today. We're just gonna do this. First question. Okay, Vanessa, I need your help. How do you package items that you send out? I have tried multiple ways and it seems like I just can't please everyone. I've tried very minimal packaging and I've also tried sending out thank you notes and extra goodies. It seems like no matter what I do, people always complain. So you said it right there. You can't please everyone. You'll get the people that are like, oh, minimal packaging. Just actually send it through the air. Send it using a slingshot through the air. Mother Nature will guide it through the postal service. You got people like that, which is obviously it's good, save the earth. But I also want to save my packages from being damaged. So what I do is I put everything in a clear plastic bag. And then depending on what the item is, it goes in either a poly mailer, a cute poly mailer. I have like cute seasonal poly mailers that I use, or a box. And yeah, I feel like it's protected because it's in that plastic bag. I have gotten people being like, oh, you could have done without the plastic bag. It's like, okay, but if that poly mailer got damaged, that's one less layer of protection. Or if the box got wet, that's one less layer of protection. And then you would probably be the first to bitch if it got damaged. So you're definitely right when you say that you can't please everyone, for sure. I've never sent out like extra goodies with my orders, but I used to send out thank you cards. That got old real quick. Once I started making like a lot of sales, it was just too much. And I mean, what does somebody do with that anyway? They read it and then like, oh, okay, and they throw it away. It's not like they're gonna hang it on their fridge and be like, yes, look at this thank you note I got, And then like the extra goodies, I don't know, I find that those can be tacky sometimes, or I'll get something that I don't want. And yeah, so I don't do that. Just find something that works for you and then, just go from there. My thing is that I want to get my items to my buyer obviously quickly and safely too. I don't want them to get damaged. That's why I put them in a plastic bag and then in whatever other shipping container thing that they're going to be in. That's what works for me. Okay, next question. Do you ever offer free shipping? I feel like people expect that. So I don't offer free shipping unless it's on like a higher priced item or unless it's a really big bundle. I often get people asking for discounted shipping, but I don't feel like people expect free shipping. I feel like more so they expect discounted shipping. And I'll do that every once in a while. I take it on like a sale by sale basis. And that's like my whole thing. Like I can't say, oh yes, I do this all the time or I do that all the time. Like a lot of shit depends on circumstance. I can't really give like black and white answers. There's definitely a gray area to my business. Next question. Hey Vanessa, my question is, how long will you let an item sit in your closet with no activity before you consider lowering the price or sending out offers? Again, that's something that's on like a item by item basis. It depends on the item. It depends on my mood that day. Honestly, it depends on if I feel like lowering prices. Yeah, there's really no like set time. I know some resellers are like, oh, if something sits for like 90 days, then I relist it or then I lower the price, and I don't have like set shit like that. Again, it's on like an item by item basis. Next question. Hey Vanessa. Nope, I just answered that one. Do you share people's items that have shared yours? I used to back in the day. Oh my gosh, share for share, 10 shares for 10 shares. I had like little signs in my closet. You share 10 of mine, I'll share 10 of yours. Ugh, I don't do that anymore. I don't share other people's listings. I can't say I don't. I rarely do. I think it's pretty much a waste of time. I don't really see any benefit from it. It's a nice gesture, absolutely. Like somebody shares my closet, thank you so much. It would be very nice for me to turn around and share theirs, but it's not beneficial to my business. It's just a nice thing to do. So yeah, I got all my shares that I needed to get to make Poshmark Ambassador. And like I said, I did the share for share thing for a while. Didn't really see any success with that, like sales wise. So I stopped doing it and started doing other productive things instead of sharing other people's shit. Okay, last question. Oh, congrats on getting your own office. Would you consider doing an office tour? I'm so excited for you, Vanessa. I've been watching you for years and years. Keep up the great work. Thank you. I don't know if I'm going to do an office tour. I don't know. I have not moved in there yet. I am like kind of pushing it back, waiting exactly for the right time to do it because it's going to be a thing to do. I've got a lot of shit that I want to move in there. And yeah, I mean, last week what was last week? Thanksgiving? Yeah, Thanksgiving week. That was a crazy week. This week, my son is now quarantined for the 3rd time this year. Fucking awesome. Yeah, he was exposed to COVID for the 3rd time this year, so he's on his 3rd quarantine. It's just so fucked up the way it works. It doesn't make any sense at all. So he was exposed on a Wednesday. We didn't find out that he was exposed until yesterday, which was a Tuesday. So 6 days later, we found out he was exposed. And they count those 6 days as part of his quarantine. So they're like, oh, you just have to quarantine for 4 more days, even though he wasn't quarantined for those 6 days. I don't know. The school called me at like 11 o'clock and I'm like, oh, do I need to come pick him up? And they're like, oh, well, he's already here. You can just finish out the day. And I'm like, okay, well, he's got a basketball game tonight. Can he go to that? And they're like, no. I'm like, okay, that makes no fucking sense. Like, wouldn't you want him out of school immediately so he could be around the least amount of people as possible? I don't know. Some of these things, it just doesn't make sense. The CDC is like desperate to keep kids in school, so they're like coming up with all these things that like aren't 100% safe, but they're kind of safe, but actually it's more of like a fucking toss up, like, you know, like, I don't know. It's just crazy. And I just want my son to be in school. I want both of my kids to be in school and to be able to do things. My son made varsity basketball. Like, that's huge. And that's affected. So it's just a fucking, yeah. Anyway, yeah, getting back to the question, I maybe might possibly do one. Maybe. We'll see. I'll definitely give you guys like a sneak peek, probably on Instagram. So if you're not following me on Instagram, follow me. It is keepinit_rad. I do have another Instagram. I actually got a DM from one of you guys like last week or the week before. And you were like, this person's pretending to be you. And it actually was me. It's my personal account. My personal Instagram account is vadisrad, which is obviously the same as my YouTube name. I get so many requests from you guys on there, and I don't accept people that I don't know on there. It's basically just my friends and family. So if you've requested to follow me on there and I said no, don't take it personal. Like I said, it's just friends and family. You can follow me on my public one. It is keepinit_rad. It'll be linked below, and that's it for this video. I hope it answered your questions. If you have any other questions, you can comment down below. Send me a DM on Instagram or tweet me on Twitter. If you're new to Poshmark and you want to sign up, you can use my code. It is keepinitrad. You get a $10 credit, and I also get a $10 credit, so thank you. That's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.